So the past 18 hours or so have been an interesting experience to to say for sure, because yeah, it was quite an emotional day for me as it was, which I'll get to later, I guess. But then in the middle of the day, out of nowhere, I get a notification that someone subscribed to my channel. And it's like, cool, that's always nice. Then like 6 minutes later, I get another one saying, "Oh, look, another person subscribed." And I go, "Okay, 2 in a day, that's pretty good." Then a few minutes later, another person subscribed. So I was like thinking, "Okay, what on earth is going on?" And then, so I went into my comments, and I saw people starting to comment about some person called Big Joel. And before I knew it, the channel went from having 318 subs to like 400 in like 5 minutes or so. And I had no idea what was going on. So I typed that guy's name into YouTube, and I saw he made a video called Small YouTube Culture. And I saw that it says avrona in the description, so, you know, kind of figured out that's what's causing all of this. And was extremely surprising is that it wasn't just like any small channel. They had 156,000 subscribers. So that was the kind of the moment that struck me that, okay, this is happening. Here we go. So I guess before I continue, before I talk about anything else that happened, I just have to say, Big Joe, thank you, thank you, thank you. It has been an amazing thing for my channel to finally have that break, you know, to finally get noticed after so long. It was something I never really expected, you know. I started thinking myself, maybe that's gonna be disillusion one day. Maybe that fine, just like some big channel will see my channel, maybe just give me a shout out or something, or maybe like do a video about me. And it looks like that was I was right. That was the thing that maybe potentially finally gave my channel that push it really needed. And in the past 18 hours, it literally doubled in subscribers. I'm standing at about 600 and something as of the recording of this video, which is, by the way, completely unscripted. I just have like a few ideas in my mind of what I want to talk about in this video. So if it's like a mishmash of everything, then I sincerely apologize. But I just had to address what has been going on. So most of you are probably watching this video probably from Big Joel's channel as well. So I say thank you to you two for subscribing. Thank you for wanting to show support to my channel after all that's gone through. And yeah, it's been definitely an interesting ride, and I am honestly surprised that this whole drama, or whatever you want to call it, has been picked up by such a big channel, you know. I thought it was just like something like insignificant at first. Maybe I thought, you know, it was just me trying to find advice for my channel, and all of a sudden it turned into this, which ironically ended up in the end doubling my subscriber count, which, you know, I guess it kind of worked in that sense. I don't know, where do I even start for the whole thing? I guess I should explain something. Whenever I go in and I try to get advice, I sincerely do try and find advice, because this was my passion project for almost 6 years now. You know, ever since I kind of started my online presence back in June of 2013, and then created my channel back in August of that year, I just wanted it to be this kind of thing, you know, something I really cared about. And for a long time, well, maybe for a long time, but for quite a few years, I just saw it as something that, a mix of like a hobby and like this long-term project, which I really wanted to work on. And then over time, it just kind of started to show that something wasn't right, especially after I've started to see online that people have been gaining subscribers and views way quicker on YouTube than me. I kind of started noticing, yeah, something is wrong. So I kind of started to really take it a lot more seriously, trying to finally get the channel going after so long. And in that time, I switched the kind of videos I do, not really because I wanted to, but because I felt that that could be another something that will really help my channel be even, grow even more. And I guess that's another point I like to address while I'm at it. Many people have been saying that you should just do YouTube for the joy of it, and many people have been thinking from the video that I'm a person who just does it because I want to grow, not because I enjoy it. Here's the thing, no matter what way I would say it, it probably doesn't sound the best, but I do enjoy it, but at this point I don't really care what I do as long as it's helping my channel. I'm at the stage where I am fine grinding away. I do not care about burnout and stuff like that, even though I still do enjoy it. I have a passion for it. It's just not really about if I enjoy something or I don't enjoy it. I just have to do it for the sake of my channel because it has been this passion of mine for so long. So yeah, going back to the topic of Reddit. So when I do sincerely try and get advice, and so whenever someone offers it, the thing on my channel is that since it has existed for so long, and I've been trying so much of different things to try and get it to grow, I even had a paid channel review my channel and stuff like that. So yeah, when someone comments something that maybe not be the best advice, my intention is always the same. Try and correct them, and give them more context on my channel, maybe give them some statistics, maybe say, hey, I tried this before, so that didn't work, so what does that mean? So we can then work up to it together, so we can both produce a better conclusion. That is kind of my always intention, give them more context, give them more information if something isn't right from the start, so then we can work up to better feedback. Because feedback isn't something that is, and advice in general, isn't something that is like sacred, that cannot be, that cannot be debated, or something that cannot be challenged. Yes, I do know that people are trying to help, but as mean as that may sound, help is like, people's best efforts may still not be something that may help the channel, and I really have no other, don't know how else to say it, not to make it like sound kind of rude, but hopefully people do understand what I mean. So my intentions are never to, just disregard advice. I always try to work with people to help them make better advice for my channel, using what they know about the platform and using all the information I have on my own channel. So that is always what I try to do. And if those intentions haven't really been clear enough for people, then I do sincerely apologize if that process which I try to go through every single time didn't really go through, because like the process itself, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but there isn't really like anything wrong with what I'm trying to do. So if it's something else that's causing that, is it like my wording or whatever, then I do apologize if what I was trying to do didn't come across clear enough. So now that that's out of the way, I guess getting back to the video Big Joel made, that's what the video really focused on. And I guess it was kind of like, eye-opening on the scale of it, especially now that it's a channel with 156k subs did a video on it, and I just had some noise pop up, so I have no idea what that was about. Sorry if you heard it. But yeah, essentially what's been where even was I? Oh yes, the video. So the video was kind of like eye-opening on what it is like. So again, I do like apologies if the intentions were not clear, but now that I have like publicly stated to as many people as possible what my intentions are, hopefully in the future maybe we could figure something out. So yeah, hopefully now that that's out of the way, we can talk more about the video. The video is like 16 minutes 40, if I remember correctly. So that's a long video dedicated to my channel. And it was not just about my channel, it was about this small YouTube culture in general, which I think it just still blows my mind that my channel has been used as an example for this. There have been people with like 300k subs, which I saw commenting on that video. Such verified users that all of a sudden know Avrona, and that was kind of staggering to me. This weight the name Avrona put on again, a weight that I haven't found since back in the first few months of my channel, back when I was part of this blogging community. And it has also kind of just mind-blowing how, I don't know, it's just, I never seen something like this before. Never seen the name Avrona have so much weight to it. So that was also really just staggering to me. And another, so the video itself, I was just amazed how much in detail he went about this culture around it. And another thing I really appreciated about it is the bit about hybrid steel. So if you don't know, Hybrid and I had our disagreements in the past. He made videos on me, I made videos on him. One of them is on this main channel, the other one is on my second channel, which I just use for random stuff at this point. And so I kind of also really appreciated the detail he went on the subject, because it was just amazing. And also the bit about hybrid, because at one point I thought I was like going insane, if you understand what I mean. Like, I couldn't understand why so many people were taking his side in the whole drama, or whatever you want to call it. So to see someone finally criticize him for what he's done, that was also quite a great thing and an eye-opening thing for me. It gave me this confidence in my cause, because I was kind of feeling, maybe people are just so against me at this point, like, that no matter what kind of evidence I have, it's never enough. So that's also like eye-opening. That's not just about me being like completely wrong. So that was also kind of opening. So thank you about that, Big Joel. And I'm also very interested to see what Hybrid's response is to this whole video. I tried messaging him on Discord about this video in in just good spirit, but it turns out he had me blocked on there. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of give it some time, see if he sees it himself, and he did. He did leave a comment on it on the video itself, which I'll probably show up now. It's kind of sad. That's all he took away from that video, and he did also like talk about it on his video. So I don't know. I am hoping he makes like a response to this, because I'm genuinely curious, and I guess many people as well, probably including Big Joel, who want to know his perspective on the thing. So, if anyone else that probably isn't blocked by him everywhere could maybe get in contact with him, see maybe he's making a video on it, that would be, I think it'll be for the benefit of everyone, for him, for me, for Big Joel, for everyone who's now interested in this thing. So, yeah. I have no idea where to go from there, but I guess I just want to say thank you again for all the support in the past day or so. It was an emotional day yesterday, and we had to sell a car that's been with us for 8 years, and I know that may sound dumb, but I don't know, I just grew attached to that car. I cried over it like several times yesterday, so it was kind of an emotionally draining day for me. Even though it's just a car, I kind of, grew to love it. Even though it's just a car, it's a nice old Suzuki with Grand Vitara from 2004, so, but thankfully, it still has a lot of miles ahead of it, so that's good, and didn't just go to landfill or something. And I'm getting weird noises again. I have no idea what it's from. I think it's Streamlabs, even though I don't have Streamlabs open. But anyway. Yeah, so thank you for the support. It has really made my day yesterday. Not just from the whole car thing, but also just to finally see all these years, all that countless time, money, and effort finally pay off is probably the most satisfying experience I've ever experienced in my life. So thank you to every single one of you who checked out my channel because of Big Joel, and Big Joel, the big man himself. thank you so much for giving me this chance. Fun fact, I didn't actually know this video was being made, even though I technically consented to him to him talking about me in this video. So basically I was like just checking out reactions to this video, and I noticed on Twitter him saying, someone asking, did Big Joe have consent from me and Hybrid to talk about us? And he just said only avrona gave consent. So I was like, I don't remember that. But then looking back through Reddit, I did remember we did talk about it like 7.5, more than 7 months ago. So yeah, Big Joe, I guess. Well done to and thank you for keeping to your promise, because I'm gonna be honest, I did completely forget about it. So thank you so much for that. You still did it after so long, after almost a year. So I guess I have no idea what else to go to this video apart from thank you for the support again. If you do want to support me further, there are plenty of ways. I do have a Patreon, which I'll probably link down below. I do have a Twitter, I do have an Instagram. On my Instagram, I've been trying to post a lot more photography and stuff like that recently. So if you're into that, check it out. And Patreon monetary support helps out the channel so much. So even if it's just $1 a month, that will still help out a lot. But either way, thank you again so much. I have even no idea what to title this video. I guess maybe 600 subscriber milestone, or I don't even know how many I'll be on by the time I finish recording, because it's been growing insanely fast. But I guess, yeah, for now, thank you again. And I did see some I was planning on ending this video with maybe showing the lemon tree that was talked about so much in the video itself, which I think was kind of a nice analogy in the video. But then I saw a comment of someone suggesting that I do a lemon tree review at 1k. So I decided to do it that way instead, because that's that comment was the only response I had to the whole thing between when it's uploaded and now. I didn't really mention it anywhere, just I talked about it in some discords, but that's really it. So yes, seeing how it kind of find funny that that's the only thing I really said about the topic for a while, I decided to, why not? Lemon tree review at 1k. I still do have the tree. It has gotten a bit better, so thank you for the people who have been have been asking how the tree is. Yes, it has gotten better. So if you want to see it, let's get to 1k. People have been also suggested to make sub to avrona the new hot meme now that sub to PewDiePie is dead. So if you're down for that, do it as well. And yeah, I know I said it again. I know I said it a lot, but thank you so much. And I guess I end the video here. So if you liked it, remember to subscribe, like, whatever, and I'll see you all in whatever I make next. Goodbye everyone. Goodbye.